It's about that time of day again. Welcome back to your nightly newsletter, boys and girls. Joseph James here. Wednesday evening, May 20th, 2015, hump day here for our nightly newsletter. Before we get into this evening's charts, please remember everything I'm going to talk about tonight in our video for the newsletter is covered in our advanced course we teach to all of our students here at School of Trade. We also have a live trade room and a great free trial. Check it out at schooloftrade.com. Also, want to make sure you're aware of 3 important reasons why you should be watching this video right now on our trading blog here at sidewaysmarkets.com. First of all, you can download all the charts we're going to be covering here tonight in the video. All the charts, you can grab them right below tonight's video on our trading blog. Second thing here, we got a free pass for you. If you're not a member of School of Trade and you're curious what it feels like to be in our trade room, if you'd like a free pass to come out and test drive our live trade room, I'd love to invite you in. Come out and see me anytime on your free pass, upper left-hand corner. And of course, last but not least, we have a nightly newsletter mailing list every evening when the newsletter is ready to be viewed. Give me your name and your email address, and I'll send you an email every evening, Monday through Thursday evening, just before 8 p.m. Eastern Time when the newsletter is ready. So make sure you guys are watching the video on our trading blog at Sideways Markets so you can download today's charts. That wasn't what I was trying to accomplish there. Sorry for the roller coaster. Download today's charts. You can, of course, grab your free pass and register for our nightly newsletter mailing list. All right, guys, helmets on, seatbelts fastened. Newsletter for Wednesday evening. Remember, it's a shortened week here because of the holiday. We get the Memorial Day weekend coming around the corner. Tomorrow will be my last newsletter of the week here. Starting out with the euro. What are we doing here for Thursday? Euro is bearish with a bear channel, short-term trading range to work with on Thursday. Our plan is to sell short at resistance levels and take our profit at support levels below. So, as you can see here, 2 key components here right now on the euro. First of all is the downward sloping trend. Lower lows, lower highs, slope moving average. Very easy to see here. We are in a downtrend right now. With that downtrend, we want to be selling short. Where are we selling short? We're selling short at resistance areas overhead and taking profit at support levels below. Whatever we do, we don't sell at the lows, right? We don't want to sell anything at a discounted price. If I'm going to sell my car, sell my home, sell euro futures contracts, I want to sell them at the best possible price. And so we're going to wait for price to get up off these lows and into resistance areas so we can get short off those. Now, second key component here, you'll see this trading range we have here. Trading ranges are really important pieces of the puzzle because they give you some structure. Now take that trading range, copy and paste it, right? That's a double range expansion up. Great place to look for selling opportunities in a downtrend. And of course, take that same trading range, copy and paste, and you can see it gives us some great range expansion targets. Very important clues, as you can see, because in a downtrend, we would love to use that range expansion resistance to get short, right? We'd love to use these range expansion areas to look for selling opportunities, or if you're a short-term buyer, use them as a profit target on the way up. And then as we go lower, we have a measured move. You can see the ABCD. That puts us into a measured move support right on top of the big round number of 1.1000. As you can see here, measured move ABCD. So our plan for tomorrow on the euro, very easy plan here. Bearish trend, trading range. Doesn't matter really about the trading range. We know exactly what our plan will be now. I'm looking for selling opportunities at channel highs, selling opportunities at range expansion resistance, at trigger zone resistance, at range expansion resistance, right? We're looking for selling opportunities at resistance areas overhead. What about targets on the way down? Targets are going to be at areas of support, 1078. The low of that trading range. We break out, break back down in, the low of that trading range. That's a target. Range expansion support, target. Measured move support, target. Range expansion, extension support, target. And then this lonely guy down here, 889 here, all the way down at the bottom of this long-term trigger zone, as you can see here. So again, sellers, you guys have control right now, but stay patient. Don't sell at these lows. We don't sell the lows of the ranges, guys. We wait for those bulls to try and take this thing higher and then sell it when they fail. So as they try to go higher here, either reversal pattern or wait for buyer failure and get to the sell side. We'll be trading this stuff in real time tomorrow morning, so don't forget to come out and join me in my live trade room if you need real-time updates on this euro. Now you get the plan for the euro, the 6E. Get to sell in there on that euro. Remember, sell at resistance, not at support. How about the gold? Gold has been all over the place here this week. Goes up, then all the way down, and now you can see, just as we talked about yesterday, we had that undershoot. Remember that from yesterday's newsletter? A little bit faster time frame chart, give us a little bit closer view on this one. What's our plan here on gold? Gold is bullish, coming off the lows of a bull channel and trading sideways inside of a range. So here we are again, another channel, another trading range. As you can see, we can use the same basic techniques on pretty much everything that moves. If there are human beings involved in these markets, all of my techniques will work on them. That's that fear and greed, that crowd psychology that is so easy to predict among groups of people, right? Groups of people, that's the key. Our plan is to look for opportunities to buy at support levels on the way higher and take profit at resistance levels overhead. Now this chart, really what you want to do here is you want to zoom out a little bit further here, and you can really start to see the severity of this channel, right? So we're coming down and up off the lows of this major channel coming off those, right? So you got a major channel support here on gold. We're coming up higher, pushing higher here off those channel lows, and now we're seeing this short-term bull channel, you can see, into a trading range. So bear channel down, we talked about that one last night on the newsletter. Very interesting to see, though, unable to finish the job lower here. That tells us right away here, this bull channel going, this major long-term bull channel is a little bit too strong here, right, for the yellow metal. Taking a look here at the short-term channel, that short-term channel is our more important clue here right now. And then, of course, you can also see A, B, C, D, right? Got that on here as well. And the trading range gives us, again, range expansion, range expansion. So that trading range gives us some great targets here overhead, 1217, 1221, great support areas below, 1203, 1198.7. So we got some great support. I want to be a buyer right now here on the yellow metal, which means I'm looking to buy at the range lows, buy at the channel lows, buy at the range expansion support, buy at the range expansion support, very similar to what we just saw, except the opposite direction on the euro. As we go higher here, breakout pullback. Just make sure you're aware, though, we've got resistance waiting for us up around this 1217 area, 1215, 1217, right? This 1217.4 being the lower end of that trigger zone overhead. So really the best scenario right now for all the gold traders out there, again, if you're a bull right now, you're buying those dips right now on gold, coming in off those channel lows and getting price up to targets. So as we go lower, buying the low, again, buying support. Where will my targets be? Targets will be back at the top of the range, range expansion, measured move, trigger zone, right? These are all very, very easy targets for all you bulls out there. If we do take off to the upside, breakout pullback, just make sure you don't buy directly into that overhead resistance. That's the reason why we always buy the dips, right? We're not going to buy at the highs of a range. We're going to buy on the pullback. That way we don't have to worry about running into major resistance here overhead. Plan for tomorrow on gold, pretty simple. Bullish trend right now on gold coming off these lows. Buy at support, take profit at resistance. And remember, don't buy the highs, buy the dips, buy the pullbacks, and keep an eye on that trading range because that will be a very important key for tomorrow. Breakout pullback, breakout trap, be a very, very important clue here for us on gold tomorrow. We'll be trading this market as well tomorrow morning in our trade room. Come out and see us again in real time tomorrow morning, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time here at School of Trade. How about crude? Boy, rangy here on crude this evening. Crude oil is bullish, coming off the bear channel lows and heading towards the highs of the channel, where we will expect to see new sellers entering the market here later on this week. Our plan is to look for opportunities to buy at support levels on the way up to resistance levels above. Nothing new here. We talked about this yesterday in last night's newsletter. We have that long-term channel. Remember this from last night? You got to zoom out a little bit further on to really get the whole picture on it. Remember this from last night? A, B, C, D, down near the low of that channel. We nailed this. This was a relatively easy one from last night's newsletter. We knew we were going to get some buyers coming in, bargain hunting, buying that low. We knew that was going to be most likely the case today, and that's exactly what it was. The inventory report today at 10:30 really kind of interrupted things and shook things up here a little bit. Most of it, though, has been range bound, right? You can see we had a range here going into 10:30. That was just an easy call there. Breakout trap, breaking out through that range, breakout trap, new range. I would love another breakout trap here to keep buying here right now on the black gold right now, the Texas T, the crude futures. So looking at crude right now, most important thing that I can see here, I see three really important clues. First of all, this long-term channel on crude oil gives you a definite target right around this 59.50 area, gives you a definite target up overhead for you buyers out there. Secondary trend lines here, secondary channel. We have a short-term, more medium-term channel. This is what gives us the structure for buying opportunities right now going higher, and it definitely confirms that short-term trend. Third thing we see is the trading range, and boy, you really have to be careful about this trading range. There's a couple of them on here, really. Bottom line, though, is this short-term trading range is the most important trading range. We're looking for breakout traps. We're looking for breakout pullbacks. If you're a member of mine here at School of Trade, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say breakout traps and breakout pullbacks. All we need now is price to leave this trading range. What if price goes lower? Price goes lower, I'm looking to buy at support. What if price goes sideways? If price goes sideways, I'm going to keep buying that low, taking profit at the high, and leaving a runner to run. If we go higher here, breakout pullback, new high, pull back, test that 59 area, and then go. Again, biggest problem I see right now on crude oil is the fact that we are running out of room. We've got that measured move target overhead, so we're going to have to be aware of that. We're going to need to take some profit off at that 59.18, so don't ignore that one. And then really, I think this 59.45 area, 59.55 is where we're going to end up really running into some significant resistance tomorrow, just because it now has rotated all the way from the low up to that high, and you'll see those sellers now trying to come back in and take a swing at it, right, to hit the downside. So bottom line right now, very similar here on gold and crude. Keep buying those dips. If it drops off these highs, look for those bear traps at these lows, right? Buy that support level, take your profit at resistance. The biggest challenge I see is, as we go higher tomorrow, is running our head right into that resistance area up there around that 59.5, the top of that bear channel. That's going to be our biggest hurdle going into tomorrow's session. All right, guys? Now you know the plan for crude oil. Now, remember, I know you guys are alone out there right now watching the video here tonight, but you're never alone in your trading career. I want to invite you guys out. Come out and join me in the trade room. I'd love to teach you more about how we trade here at School of Trade. I have been helping people launch careers as professional traders. We're not gamblers. We're not here as a hobby. We have fun every day, but we are taking this very seriously. We run our business like a business here at School of Trade. And I would love to show you how we do it here. Get a great free trial, and I'd love to meet you. Give us a call here in the office. We can talk about your trading career and what your goals are. We have 3 levels of membership: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And you know me, we've always got someone standing by here to answer your questions 24/7, 365, so don't be a stranger out there. Like I said, we got a holiday weekend coming up. Hope you got your plans made for Memorial Day weekend. I know I do. I'm looking forward to it. Shortened week here. Friday's pretty much a trader's holiday, and Monday we have off. So we're going to pretty much a 4-day weekend. Careful on Friday. I'll talk about that more in tomorrow's newsletter. Speaking of which, tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, we open up our live trade room for all of our students here at School of Trade. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll see you guys back here, same time, same place for tomorrow night's newsletter. Follow the plan, and if you don't have a plan, come out and see me tomorrow in the room. What are you waiting for? You don't have to go at this on your own. My name is Joseph. You guys be well out there. Be nice to each other. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye for now.